Hello again. Last night I saw the film Ant-Man, and I really enjoyed it for one. And now it's finally clear that now that Ultron's been a big hit, Marvel can now officially sell any of the Arsenal heroes to those who might not necessarily know them. That since this film concerns Hank Pym, played by Michael Douglas, who's refusing to relinquish the formula to the Ant-Man hand suit, and its result is kicked out of his own company by his protege Darren Cross, played by Corey Stoll. In the present day, however, since that took place in 1989, and and I just try not to spoil anything, but just gonna give you a brief rundown of everything. Since Scott Lang, played by Paul Rudd, is a thief who's been released from prison and is given a new chance in life when he tries to steal the Ant-Man suit and is encouraged by Pam's daughter Hope, played by Evangeline Lilly, in order to pull it off heists, as well as try and steal a Yellow Jacket outfit, which is Cross is hoping to weaponize. Hold on a moment. And alright, so the results are definitely some of the most creative action scenes, special effects I've had in some time. They got the money's worth of $130 million to spend on this picture. I'm sure that given how all these, since you get a bug's eye view of how do things in the suit, I'm not familiar with the character, but basically was aware of the size and abilities of an ant, and for a set period of time, and also as a result, there are many creative substance of that. Actually, feels like a lot like an older movie from the 50s, as well as they're definitely taking full advantage of the fact that they're pretty much just bathing in the Silver Age origins of the character set in our time period as well. I mean, since like it's honestly one of the biggest surprises I've had since the first Iron Man Guardians of the Galaxy in terms of Marvel movies, and definitely one of the most fun I've had in the movies in a long time. Since, especially with this whole final battle held against, set against, of all things, a Thomas the Tank Engine set. It's been just imagine that Thomas was in a jiffy because of how he was in a cut between the battle between Ant-Man and Yellow Jacket. Fire and smoke, said Thomas. And my ring needs a little work, but it's outlasted from the celebrity areas, so definitely stand up against a couple superhero and supervillain on that. May not have been as good as Ultron by any stretch of imagination, because one flaw I was that the pacing was a bit fast in many places. A bit too fast, since there barely a moment for me to breathe at all between all these great scenes. But even when they do take a chance to lampshade these opportunity whenever they can. So my rating is 3 out of 4. Now I'm also going to talk about some coming attractions, and here they come. Okay, so not going to be going in any order this time, since there are a lot of previews this time. I've already talked about how I'm not interested in War Room. Whether it's a wars drama, that's been done. Not interested in Scorch Trials either, since I didn't like the book either. But so that's your brief thoughts on that. But Mockingjay Part 2 looks incredible. Okay, looks really intense. Since I was there when the whole thing began, it's only right that I'd be there when it ends, and so there's gonna be this whole big science fiction war movie in many respects. So I think it's definitely something about the political landscape we're living in right now, and this socioeconomic ones as well. Easy, and not bad for a studio that a decade ago was making all these no-budget torture porn films in the Saw movies, if you remember those even. And of course, the episode 7 trailer looked incredible. That's just showing the teaser. Again. I will get more into. I've already done more videos of that. I'm also going to get my Avengers the Sith review if I can get these out. My editing start working. Depending on when you see this video, of course. And what I'm going to be talking about more is the first Batman vs Superman trailer, which I haven't really addressed all that much. Well, of course, as per the directors, it's confirmed it's going to have the actions of Man of Steel have consequences, since I like that film, but obviously it's very divisive, and I'm actually kind of excited to see how they're going to portray Batman in this one, since getting very much of a Frank Miller vibe, whole Dark Knight Returns. I think it's going to approach that when the design of the Batmobile, as well as this bodysuit is going to use to fight him, and that, as well as with, since they show the teaser there as well, and hold on again. Okay, And as I was saying, I'm definitely planning on having a Batman and Superman movie marathon in order to get this done and just see how the characters have changed over the years. That I wanted to do that when Man of Steel was out, but things have gotten in the way, and in many ways still kind of are. I have had a script for Superman written since 2013, just to give you an idea of this whole thing. I want to write the other ones, I first want to get the first one out before I start. My plan is to review all 4 films for Superman, as well as Superman Returns for Superman, and the 1997 and Batman films, as well as Batman Begins. Close up those holes. And okay, so a couple more, and Man of Uncle. Yeah, that's actually a bit of a bomb. So, despite all of what people have been saying, I still highly doubt, even the director that I honestly admire, like Guy Ritchie, and also these up-and-coming actors, who's that? I don't think there's a person alive under the age of 50 that's even seen this or heard of it in this day and age. I mean, I tried watching the show the other night. Not only does it not have an official release, but my words, nigh unwatchable on standards mean that, and it's really just has trouble with that. They decided to keep it saying 60% updating for new generation, and like they did with Mission Impossible. And speaking of which, for the last one, Rogue Nation looks really good. Since I haven't seen it in Ghost Recon yet, but I heard that is really good as well. Well, since it's probably my favorite Cruise franchise. First 3 films that maybe he might be building up some goodwill after that whole couch incident that was a decade ago. And that whole thing with showing him outside the plane, showed how they did stunts. There was no CG there, folks. He was actually outside that plane for 8 takes. No less. I mean, sorry, I'm still used to getting used to this how this works, but and also that car stunt in the streets of Italy as well. Oh, that's really good on that. So anyway, that's a bit all for now. Mostly going to be using September to get caught up on things. And when you finish Star Wars Marathon by then, and with Return of the Jedi, in honor of Force Friday. So, as well as that, I shall see you later.